And here we go. In the top left, we have Gerald. And in the bottom right, we have Mixu. Okay. Now, in case you don't know these guys, if you're someone who hasn't been paying attention to the, like, I don't know what to call it, like the slightly lower ranked pro scene, Gerald is one of the strongest Protoss players from Europe, but not strong enough to, like, win big tournaments, but he plays the cups really often, has really good results in it. And then we have Mixu, who is a very, very strong RTS player in general. He's like a younger Finnish Zerg. But he was like the best Stormgate, or one of the best Stormgate players in the world. He was a very strong player of Zero Space, one of the best of Zero Space in the world. Like, he plays like kind of every RTS right now. So, yeah, here we go. Here we go. We're on Ohana. Gerald coming down to, I guess, block the hatchery. Not sure if he came at the right time here. I don't think he has the timing down correctly. They're just talking about how much Wings of Liberty they've played, because there's really almost zero active players still that played during Wings of Liberty. There's a few in Korea. I'm trying to think who from Europe or North America. But I don't think, like, I'm sure there must be a few, but not very many that were active in Wings of Liberty. It's mostly younger guys. So, anyways, the probe just kind of sitting there blocking. He does go for a pool first. Mixu does. Nexus first here from Gerald. So I'm guessing he'll probably have to just throw a forge down right away here. And as the Overlord approaches, like, I think he might be able to send the Lings across and be, like, a little bit annoying. But I'm not sure how much that will actually get done. He does make 4 Lings. Hatchery gets started at the natural. Gateway, and we're going to get that cannon going too. Yeah, I guess the probe is being chased by the Lings a little bit, so we're not even going to have him... Well, he's sending 3 Lings up, but it looks like you can probably just throw a gateway down there for a solid wall. Just slow everything down and then cancel the gateway as the cannon finishes, perhaps. Oh, he doesn't do that. Okay. And yeah, the Lings would not be able to take that cannon down in time. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. It got fixed. That's good. Might have been Mapu having lag there or something. Not sure exactly. But anyways, it's fine. 1 Ling gets picked off. This is not Brood War, so these 2 Lings in your base are not going to kill you. Like they could in Brood War from someone like Jadong. Ooh, nice surround. Pulls the other Ling into the cannon, so Gerald ends up holding everything very nicely. Mixu sending his drones down to that natural. Yeah, and Mixu just going to push some of that creep out. +1 on the way. So again, a +1 opener. And we have the Robo coming up. Okay. Oh yeah, no Adepts either. No Adepts. I'm just like, why is everyone Forge expanding? Well, without the Adept, it kind of makes sense. So my guess here is this is probably going to be like an Immortal Sentry 2-base. You guys remember Parting's build from the old days where you beat absolutely everyone all the time? All right, a few more gates. Oh, okay. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but there is an old build, because Ravagers didn't exist, where you would drop in the Zerg main base, or possibly their natural, depending on what side their units were on, and force field the ramp, and just use Zealots and then occasionally a Sentry Warp in to block that ramp in any unit movement. So that was a very annoying Zerg strategy, or a strategy against Zerg for a very long time. So kind of exciting to see Gerald busting this out. It was very popular at one point. People got good against it. Oh, is he not doing that? He's making an Immortal next? He's making another Sentry? I mean, maybe he's still going to do it. Pick that up, pick that up. Okay, let's go. I don't think he's going to go for it. I think he does not realize. As he said, he never played this version of the game. And he's going in the wrong direction, because that it is actually a really good strat if there's no Ravager to just bust it down. That's funny. If you put Huck in this game, man, that ramp is insta-blocked. You bring back some of our boys from Wings, and that Zerg is not getting up or down that ramp anymore. This is actually very good micro from Gerald. Yeah, nice juggling right there. Damn, all right. That was kind of a funny force field back there. Not sure that that was needed to block a clean off creep. But he is getting a lot of damage done here. All right, Immortal comes down to join the fray now. Put a lot of pressure down there. And now Mixu having to pull his drones as well. Did he drone too heavily? It definitely does seem that way. Some nice surrounds on the units. The Roach is actually starting to hold now. After he got rid of that Immortal, this became much more doable for him. Now, Gerald did bring the worker count down to 50, so a much more manageable level compared to him. And he actually starts his third Nexus during all of this as well. So if he can go back and successfully defend and have this third Nexus going, this seems to me like it actually just continues forward in an interesting position. Spire does get started. Oh, he's really out of position. He does have the double mortals in the prism, so he might just be okay. Wait, do these immortals, can you activate their hardened shield? I believe that's the state they were in at the end of Wings of Liberty. Not entirely sure, but I believe that was the case. That was actually one of the sadder things that they buffed. Reduces... Yeah, but I don't know if that can be activated or not, because there was a point where it was activated, so you could actually take it off autocast and then activate it, which I thought was really good, and I thought it would evolve into a position where people did that, and it never did, because it basically they buffed its usefulness and took away. They just made it so it auto hits, right? It auto does it only. So, anyways, 9 mutas on the way. Right now, plasma shields come up. Interesting. Gerald's going to be punished pretty hard by flying this prism over, since mutas are coming out. That prism is not going to have a good time. Yeah, recall doesn't exist back here. Right? I'm remembering correctly. Recall doesn't exist. So he is going to be able to kill off this hatch. But where are the mutas? The mutas are actually going to the main. So he's going to be able to save his prism with his immortals as well. That's kind of nice. All right, he's like, well, the mutas are actually doing a great job on these probes. Shit. I think we just saw the all-army hotkey pull those back. And now Mixu coming up. Looks like he's going to get critical damage here against Gerald. Yeah, the probe's getting absolutely destroyed. The muta's dealing so much damage. GG. And Mixu's going to take game 1. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Be putting the alerts back on after this match. But Stegosaurus, I see that you gifted 11 subs, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for the tournament as well. Really, really is appreciated. And thank you for going along with my harebrained scheme of having a Wings of Liberty tournament. I think it's really a fun, cool thing. Definitely gives some feels, some nostalgia. All right, here we go, guys. And here we go. We're on Daybreak. In the bottom left, we have Gerald. And in the top right, in the bottom left, we have Gerald. In the top right, we have Mixu. Okay. Now, you know, I think it was okay what Gerald did at the beginning. He was actually handling it pretty well, and then just too much stuff came out. Use the LA version. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's more minerals at the 4th base and not a rich geyser. No biggie. I don't think this is going to get to 4 bases, honestly. Yeah, Gerald scouting across right now. Looks like he wants to go Nexus first here once again. See if he's able to. I love this copy pasta in the chat. That is such a common sentiment of people that watch StarCraft. All right, so blocking that hatch a little bit annoying there for Mixu, but he's just going to go take that 3rd base location. Makes sense. In the meantime, Gerald's going to be taking his Nexus first. Woo! I tell you, I'm actually sitting here kind of thinking during this early game about some of the like kind of fun things that could be done with StarCraft 2 right now. Like, what if you reverted? What if you made a version of the game that had the most broken version of everything, the most powerful everything ever was? Okay, so think about this. Kadarin Amulet is back. The original Reaper that could kill everything is back. 60s health SCVs are back. Very fast warp gate research is back. Okay? Swarm hosts that shoot for 1,000,000 miles are back. Tempests that shoot for 1,000,000 miles are back. The infested Terrans that get upgrades are back. Right? Like, what if you put everything at its 100% most busted that it ever was in the history of the game? And played that. That would be like StarCraft 2 Brood War right there. Fuck yeah. Hell, let's even bring back the Warhound from the Heart of the Swarm beta. I love it. I love it. I think it's kind of a cool idea. I wouldn't mind seeing it. Now that cannon going up, Gerald needs Mixu needs to pay attention and take that out before it finishes. Yeah, he should be fine here, I think, with 4 lings. Yeah, he'll be able to take that down. Gerald will cancel. That was kind of cute that he even tried that, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could even make it so that you have, like, if there's two versions, for instance, of the Cyclone, if there's multiple versions that were really good, you could make either one out of the factory. That would be cool. Yeah, you have mothership core and the mothership. You have pylon overcharge and battery overcharge. Dude, yeah, Archon toilet would work again. Man, I'd watch that. Fuck yeah. So, that's a fun thing to think about, actually. I'm kind of enamored by that idea right now. Kind of running in my mind. I'm like, I wonder if anyone would actually make that map. Anyways, we have Gerald down here. Let's take a look at what he's doing. Yeah, he's getting his robo. He's getting +1 essentially, very similar to the previous game. Mapu up here with that Zergling speed upgrade. And melee, fast melee. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. That used to be the counter to Stargate openers. Like, especially any sort of Phoenix opener. That was a great counter to that. Those were the good days. Okay, so backing up. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get in there. Ooh, good secondary force field. Oh, that's kind of funny. The cannon didn't reach. Kills 7 lings. He's only lost that 1 offensive pylon so far. Really, really good here from Gerald. That was a solid force field. I do like some of these early game scuffles that we're seeing. It feels interesting. It's like these funny little unit sets actually fighting each other, instead of 3 adepts sitting inside the mineral patches here with an oracle deciding whether it's going to turn on. There's something very refreshing about it. I think a lot of people would agree with that. Look at this micro battle right now. Damn, man. Mixu is flooding the lings right now. Okay, another zealot coming in. He's actually going to be fine, too. Damn. That's what +1 will do for you, huh? 36 lings! Crazy. Crazy. Really good micro there from Gerald. Very fun. Very fun. Roach Warren on the way. Mixu does have +1 melee now, so his lings will fare a little bit better. But yeah, the +1 to Zealot's still a better upgrade. Ooh, save that immortal, my man. Oh, the pickup range isn't as far. You see that? He had to undo it and fucking go pick that thing up. That's crazy. Ooh, drops the immortal in a really good location. Oh, pick it up. Okay. Damn, Mixu gonna break through. The ling production is outstanding here. Like, the extra larva makes such a difference. Such a difference. Okay, well, the Nexus goes down. The mass ling flood continues. Spire is on the way. Mixu has a 4th base coming up. It's just too much. We never really... If Gerald could just have held a few more units, he could have hit like a critical mass that could have held all this, but wasn't able to do it. Yeah, he's going towards charge. He's going towards like Archon or Storm here. Very bad situation, though. Trying to walk out and maybe do a counterattack. I guess you don't really have a lot of other options here as Gerald. You know, maybe if he warps in like 2 Archons right now. Like, if he literally made 2 Archons right now Hey, that's almost enough for 2 Archons. Ah! Okay, well, that's unfortunate. GG. It's the Ling's a little bit too much. I think you can see partially why they brought the larva production down a little bit. All right, Mixu goes to the finals.
For 3 months, Terran is the hardest race.
You better believe it, man. Thank you much, Sleepwalker.
Proto-Stegosaurus just gifted 10 subs. You are the man.
Thank you again, Stegosaurus. Really appreciate it, man.
Proto-Stegosaurus just gifted 1 sub. You are the man. www.
Thank you, thank you.
Venet here just resubscribed for 13 months. Where are the girl twinks?
Oh, it's a best of 5? Oh, I thought it was a best of 3. My bad. I guess we keep going.
My name is Hugh, and I hate Starcraft2. There are almost 1,800 people here watching this dogshit game. Go the fuck away! We don't want you here. I gave myself heavy metal poisoning by eating paint chips because I like the way it makes my body shake.
Gauntlet Wizard.
We have a lot of Starcraft 2 fans in my chat.
2 months. I don't have any good shit posts in me tonight.
Well, thank you anyways, Gauntlet Wizard. I appreciate it. A year's worth of weeks of years. Thank you.
RPTR04 cheered. X300, let's scare the normies out of here. That Hugh Donner killed about 100. Let's see what this one does. We are going
to host another map here in a moment, and I will be stopping donos at that point. All right, we're just about ready for game 3. My bad on calling it over. I thought it was a best of 3, but it's a best of 5, so that's nice. Some more games. All right, we're going into it. Oh, look, it ended just exactly the right time. All right, here we go. Game number 3, Gerald versus Mixu. Sorry again, I did think it was a best of 3, but it's actually, we're doing best of 5s here in the semifinals, and I guess the finals as well, of course, as always. So I'm pretty happy about that, because that was like kind of a couple of fast games there. I think that Gerald can obviously learn a lot from that and be like, okay, well, the +1 is obviously very important and helpful. You might have to be a little bit more careful with some of the SimCity and stuff, and make sure you just have enough zealots sitting there to make sure that doesn't happen again. So, we're on Antiga Shipyard this time. It is forced cross spawn, so they both know where each other are. Because somebody doesn't like to have fun. So just going to scout through the center, sees the Overlord coming, everything you would expect. And with this probe coming up, I mean, he's got to know that the probe is going to be blocking where his natural hatch is. So does he go to the third? Does he go pool first? So he is going to put some pressure onto the probe. And Gerald throws down the pylon. Oh! So close to death. Oh, he gets him. Get wrecked. Well, Mixu throws down his pool as opposed to take forever to build a hatchery. Can't really fault him for that. Another probe coming out across the map. All right, so it looks like, okay, he checks, and now he knows that it is, in fact, a pool. So he did check that third base location. Oh, is Mixu going to go and take the center gold? Is that the idea? Oh my god, is he going to take that as his first base? That would be crazy. Wow, that is a very far forward gold. Okay, so I believe if I'm recalling the proper theory against this, you should rush up to a Void Ray probably. These gold bases were such a pain in the butt to deal with. You know, like Zerg's taking golds. Like golds are not on maps as much anymore because Zergs can just abuse so hard with them. Because you can get into your roach production so quickly. Now this is actually a very sneaky, very cool move from Gerald. If he gets a couple cannons up, like he's gonna have to make 2-3 cannons. But if he can kill this hatch, he's gonna be able to take this game, I think, pretty easily. Other than that, if the hatch gets up, like you have to be really cost efficient against the roaches that end up coming. I actually remember, because that became so meta, when Leenock decided to start going mutas. God, Leenock was so good, man. Leenock was such a fucking killer. I miss Leenock. I think he's actually like one of the best H4 players in the world right now, if people were wondering about that. So the drones come out and are going to try to kill these cannons. Hey! Nice block. Dude! Sick probe micro. That was sick probe micro. Okay, I think you just make 2 spines, right? Make 2-3 spines. No? Okay. I guess not. Oh, that's funny. He's actually trapped in there. He is making some roaches. I think he can actually still save the hatch. Like, his economy's kind of fucked right now, but I'm pretty sure he can save the hatch. Ooh. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake there. I think it just got aggroed because it was rallied to the side. Yeah, see? Just hold position, bro. It's H on the keyboard. All right, gonna get in and kill off this cannon and finally get some mining going again. Or mining going for the first time. He's gonna kill a couple pylons. Seems like that was a good opener, though, from Mixu. And it is a Stargate on the way, which is very good to see. We should be seeing... Yeah, I like the secondary cannon as well. But we should be seeing, I think, Void Ray. Void Rays, you know, obviously can just wreck roaches. Ooh! Sorry, I'm actually kind of getting excited. Yeah. Oh, well. I think it was probably worth it for the Stalker anyways. Now, Void Ray coming out. By the way, watching a Void Ray being made in Wings of Liberty against roaches is reminding me of that terrible meme that popped up on Team Liquid back in the day about roaches counter Void Rays. Oh my god, it's the most funny, amazing thing. Oh my god. Where that Protoss player was like the worst player ever to play the game. Oh man, I was so angry when that meme became popular. Okay. Now, that is a lot of mineral income for Mixu. His supply should start to explode very quickly here. But 2 Stargate Void Ray, you say? Now, obviously, Infestors could end up being good against that. Queens could end up being good against that. They can transfuse off Creep here, I believe. You know, obviously, Hydras could do all right. But you don't have Vipers, at least, I guess. That would be very late game anyways. Gold base as the 3rd as well. Look at that. Okay. That would be a good find with the Void right now. All right, well, the Void Ray gets turned on here. Wait, this isn't the charging Void Ray, right? Where you would juggle the charge across the map? Is this the turn-on Void Ray or the juggle Void Ray? Void Ray's damage output increases longer time the Void Ray. Wait, can you redo? Longer time the Void Ray. I think it's the juggle Void Ray, where you would actually charge it up on your own gate and then juggle it across the map. Look, it's firing, and then it takes longer and it charges up. This was the original idea for the Void Ray. I forgot that this is what was going on. Look at that. He pops the hatch. It's crazy. But yeah, this used to make actually really interesting micromanagement going on, where you would like attack your own zealot going across the map, and really good players would just juggle them and keep them charged. It was like actually kind of cool. It was like a cool way to differentiate yourself a bit. Now, a counterattack coming in, these Void Rays are going to kill literally everything. And the force fields are buying him so much time as well. GG. All right. All right.
Ben was super stoked to try out his new theoretical maneuver, the inverse Blumpkin. His adopted sister, Abby, no relation, was not thrilled, but she was a good sport.
Is that just a poop? And a fly? It flies with poop? Terrible. Zerg not having a T1 unit that shoots up was dumb in Wings of Liberty? They have the Queen. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Thank you, man. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Dude, there's some of the fun, cool things about like a good RTS is there are things that are like imbalanced basically, and overcoming those things. The fucking Starcraft 2 at this point has been so sterilized into something where it's like, well, now we only have 2-player maps, and now we we fucking made it so Zerg can scout everything and never gets caught off guard. Okay, good, good, good. So they can scout everything that's coming, right? Yes. Yes. Very important. It's like, guys, there should be things that can just kill you randomly. You don't want the best player to have a fucking 80 or 90% win rate. It's bad. I've talked about this. You need higher volatility. Even Flash only keeps like a 70% win rate. Flash is the greatest player of anything ever, and he's at 70%. You shouldn't have players going up to 90% because then you get to where it's like fucking Quake 3. You guys remember Quake 3? Dude, it's like you just fucking, like, the winner just always wins. You don't want that. No, really. You don't want it where the best guy always wins. It's bad. Yeah, Rafa, man. He's won everything for fucking 10 years or something. It's crazy. Since 04 had to fucking move into the retirement home, man, there's no one left that can take on Rafa. I used to love watching Quake 3. Fucking great game back in the day. But it was silly saying it's like fucking, okay, Cooler is up there in the top, and then just fucking third place is always Avic, and, you know, it was so stupid. You still play Quake? Quake is a great game, man. Quake 3 is one of my favorite games ever. It was so much fun. No, you just need more volatility. All right, guys, we're going into game 4. Let's do it. Yeah, you definitely would have fucked me up in Quake. I was not good, but I did like to play. I was pretty bad, though. Takes me 20 minutes to hit someone with a railgun. All right, here we go. Metalopolis. Mixu versus Gerald. All right, we have Mixu here up at 12 o'clock, and down at 6 o'clock we have Gerald. Okay. Okay, I gotta say one thing before the cast starts. The dirt beast in the chat, gotta make it more RNG so worse players can win more, and we can call it strategy in quotes. Dude, if anyone understood this game less than you, they wouldn't be able to make a Twitch account. Please don't type anymore. My God. Okay. Now, what are we going to see? Gerald actually with a pylon at the top of the ramp. Okay. That's kind of interesting. It could be a one-base build. Should be a one-base build. I mean, you can't really set up any good SimCity. Now, this is a very quick spawning pool. This is a very quick spawning pool for Mixu. It's such a wide-open natural as Mapu's showing you here. Like, it's really hard to hold any sort of rush build. So he's preparing for that by going for what looks like a one-base build. And he's going to come up here and scout and be like, okay, I see that it's a very fast pool, so I'm very happy with the opener that I had. Okay, so gateway coming up. And like, okay, I'm remembering back to like one base openers in Wings of Liberty and what you could do. And honestly, I don't think there was a whole lot for Protoss. I think it was like basically you could rush up to like a Phoenix and kill an Overlord, or a Void Ray and kill Overlords and just take a base, like that type of thing, like with a few Zealots and maybe a Stalker or something like that. I don't remember 100% though. It's like, it's a fringe situation, because like even Metalopolis was gone after the very early Wings of Liberty, and they made tighter chokes so that you could actually make walls and expand quickly, because maps like this were so difficult. Yeah, 4-gate Colossus. I do remember that all in. Not too many lings made. Oh, nice. It's got like 6 lings basically coming over. The Zealot's going to do a pretty good job here. Yeah, gets a nice swipe. Yeah, he gets a lot of damage there and brings it back. That looks good. Second Zealot being made. Everything looks like it's going to be handled fine here by Gerald. Not too worried about him. Forge? Dude, that's like... He must think that this is a crazy all-incoming. Well, actually, never mind. I take that back. I bet you he just wants very fast +1. That's what it looks like to me. Gerald's blocking this very well. Very fast +1? Very fast +1? Oh, he just wants it for like a cannon? Huh. Okay, well, I guess I don't know what Gerald's doing. Trying to figure it out. All right, he's cleaned up most everything, and looks like he's going to go hunt an Overlord. I think he actually gets that Overlord as well, which is nice. Sentry on the way. Yeah, just keep the damage on this Overlord. No! There we go. Very good, very good. Oh, it looks like he might have one probe not mining there. I guess we'll check that again in a minute. But Mixu going up to 3 base. You know, Metalopolis, I'm actually getting some feels right now. In GSL Season 2 for the qualifiers, the finals of my qualifier was me, Zerg, versus Bjorn, who played Protoss at the time under the ID Bleach on Metalopolis. It was the deciding game. And I had like 5 or 6 bases, and he had only 2 bases. And then he made like 6 DTs and sent them out, and I didn't have a single Spore or Overseer. And I lost. And it was like one of the more devastating things that's happened to me. He was 100% dead. I had so much more than him. It was so funny. Anyways. Yeah, Invisible Men, man. Doesn't matter. They fucking... StarCraft 1 Overlords detect. StarCraft 2 Overlords do not. How was I to know? All right, a lot of gates being made. That's kind of a funny position for that, but it kind of makes everything tighter here. I almost like it. It's very weird looking, but I like it. What kind of pylon is that? Oh my god, you're right, an in-control pylon. So he does make a full wall there, which is really funny to see. That will slow down counterattacks. +1, almost done. That is a lot of gateways. Making a forward pylon. He needs to be careful not to lose anything here. And in fact, I don't even want him to use any force fields as of yet. I really want him to bank these force fields until he gets a big round of production. And the gates don't auto fucking go for you, man. As it should be. It's like they give you the macro mechanics to kind of make you use more APM, but then they take out things like warp your own warp gates. It's so weird. All right, look at this. Some good force fields going down for Gerald here. Pushes forward really strongly. The Zealots in the front, really pinning some of the roaches there and getting a lot of damage. Look at that. Oh, doesn't quite trap the 2 queens. They do walk out. That's unfortunate. He needed one more force field there to block and kill those 2 queens. Having a little bit of a hard time. 10 more roaches are on the way. That is a lot of production right now. That is a great force field. That was a superb force field in Mineral Line. Now coming down and kind of surrounding everything right now. The drones coming out actually causing a little bit of trouble here for Gerald. Just about out of sentry energy. Might have one more force field coming up here. Not sure how much one will do. Yeah, he throws it down, but not sure that that really helps. The Stalker's still doing a pretty good job. It feels like this is just about to start to sway towards Mixu a little bit more. But you know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. Some pretty good micro there from Mixu. But he is just getting a little bit too low as far as units go. 3 more queens on the way, a lot more roaches as well. Drones being pulled here once again. Seems like Gerald's going to be able to do it. Damn, all right. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Good micro here from Gerald. Well executed game. Even opening up with the 1 base play. Oh man, that new hatchery not going to make it either. Looks like we're going to be going to game 5 though. Does cancel at least. Picking off everything else that's up here. Hard.
It's the hardest matchup.
All right, gold base being taken. I love it. +2 on the way. So, like, I mean, I guess, yeah, Mixu's growing in upgrades a little bit. He is up in drones just slightly, but it's 2 base versus 2 base, which is never good. Lots of stalkers here. He's got those force fields. Twilight Council on the way. You guys remember Adel Scott? Never go robo units. Just charge and blink. The good old days. All right, just a little bit of a roam here with the Stalkers. I actually think he's correct not to engage anymore. There's no reason to continue to push. Back up, guard your gold, and you should just win off of that. But if you lose this army in a forward position on creep, you're going to be kicking yourself because you're out of the tournament. All right, some sentries coming in. Like, not a bad idea here from Mixu. I almost called him Mapu. Not a bad idea from Mapu either, observing this game so well. But yeah, he's trying to run around with the roaches and just kind of use their fast speed and mobility. He's got like Burrow on the way, but it seems like he's going to lose these before he's able to utilize that. Oh, hold on a second. Like, the Zealots are doing very good damage, but he actually picks off some important units there. He kills a fair amount of Stalkers and everything. Oh my god, is he going to get the Gold Nexus? Yeah, don't forget they regen super fast when burrowed. Infestor's on the way! Instant fungal? Does it have instant fungal at the end of wings? I honestly don't know. Dark Shrine coming up. Instant fungal, yes. Nice. All right, utilizing that blink. Wait, fungal doesn't stop. Fungal doesn't stop blink in this, does it? Was that a patch that where it started stopping blink from occurring? Let's see. No, I guess not. Never mind. My bad. Yeah, full root, full root. Doesn't slow, just roots him. It's so sick, so strong. Yeah, Infestor Roach is, like, insanely good. Dude, the gold base just having a hard time staying up. Gerald's dead, man. I really thought he had this game. I was almost ready for Mixu to leave, but just the mass Roach just filing out. Remember when Roach had one more range and it only cost one supply? Those were the days. Oh, man. 150 Roaches going across the map. When behind Dark Shrine? Where's those DTs at? Yeah, it looks like the Roach is just going to do a bit too much here. And he's taking a gold base himself. Like, even if this were to be held, it's just, like, Mixu's gotten so far ahead. He's up 100 supply right now, for God's sake. Infested Terran's coming down as well. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to have Mixu end up going to the finals. Kind of fun to see in a way. You know, Mixu has shown that he's really good in fresh new RTSs, and this is kind of that for these guys in a way. They both obviously already have a lot of base skills in StarCraft 2, but kind of having to think on your feet here. Mixu does a great job. GG takes down Gerald 3-1.